absolutely free and enjoy more of what the world has to offer. This action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline. Very,
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So. Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best version of yourself. And today we're talking about this concept of 30x versus 30% savings. And I've heard this a couple times from people I've really looked up to, and it really hit me hard because I've been doing it pretty much wrong myself. So the only way to go about this, let's go ahead and triple check and make sure that I'm testing out one of my new things. So make sure that my microphone's all set up. Okay, cool. We're good to go. I was talking to my mentor out of Chicago. He works in real estate, and he was saying he was talking about the service and the software that I should be potentially getting. And I'm naturally pretty cheap. I'm a cheap person, and I have a really hard time spending money, especially on things like in business and personal development. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate, but I'll rent books from the library before I buy them. One, because I do want a library someday. It's just, I don't want stacks and stacks of books in case we move and this and that. I don't need any extra stuff. My girlfriend's got plenty of stuff for them, both of us. So it should be good on that end. The whole point is just whether it comes to books, whether it comes to software, or to be blatantly honest, my CRM and the stuff that I use that I find is I just use Excel and Google spreadsheets. Those are free. I like those a lot. I do pay for some memory stuff with Apple. Anyway, point being, I have a hard time pulling a trigger on things and really focused on, oh, I need to save money here. Oh, I need to save money here. And it's inhibiting my ability to grow. So let's go ahead and we'll give some examples. Let's go to the board and kind of see if we can explain this out and see if that makes more sense to you guys. Again, shout out to Athletic Greens. Sponsor me, Athletic Greens. I'm drinking this every single day. Send me some free Athletic Greens. I've been drinking it all day, every day. It is really good. I do like it a lot. And they do not pay me to say that, unfortunately. I wish they did, but okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get some chalk. Go to the chalkboard. Get rocking and rolling. 30%. 30x. Good morning. If you are just now joining us, Instagram, let's make sure that you guys have the right view. Okay, rocking and rolling. Awesome. So the concept of 30x versus 30%. So as business owners, we have to determine what it is that we want. So when I was looking up to business owners, such as someone who I find very influential, his name is Alex Hormozi. I think he's absolutely great. YouTube channel, I reference him a lot. Gary Vaynerchuk. I think there's a few other ones. Bronson Russell, I think he's really good. I see all of his ads more on Facebook than anything. However, say these entrepreneurs, when it comes to growing yourself, a lot of people are always concerned with this 30% metric. I need to save money. I know people who will drive across state lines to save a few cents on gas. They will drive across town, across the state, just to save a few cents on gas, when all reality, that's maybe saving you $1. They'll drive across town to go save $1 at a grocery store or something like this. The penny pinchers. So just penny pinching. So the dangerous thing, so it is good to save money. And I'm not saying to go out there and absolutely blow money, but what we really should be focusing on is what is the true income driver for you? What is the true income driver for your business? What are the real tasks that are going to take you and grow you exponentially? So that is really the point here versus taking too literal on the numbers, the 30x versus the 30%. My mentor, all of these influentials, they keep talking about that. And I went to a seminar and I got some coaching and stuff like that. And I was so focused on not spending money and taking the actions to learn to how to spend. What would be another example is over the last couple of months, I've been learning a lot on taxes and how to have savings on taxes. So taxes and savings. I've been spending so much time trying to learn about taxes, to learn about savings, that I'm not actually doing the tasks that are going to bring me a bigger income. So does this make sense? It kind of clicked for me in my brain, and I want to come on here and share it with you guys. Is so many times that we avoid the main task, the meat and potatoes of what it is that we really need to be doing. My big thing is really working on the 1PLP. This is the one-page life plan. This is the horse, the product vehicle I'm going to be taking forward, and I need to really drill down and make this as good as possible. And then, so really improve the product. So what would be my 30X? So maybe that will be helpful for you guys. Thinking your own, it's sitting in your own seat. What is my 30X? You could even, if maybe this helps with visualization, most people have heard of the 80-20 principle. So maybe just think of it like that with a little bit of a different term or whatever. Whatever you got to do to think of what is really important that's going to help you grow exponentially. And this can be knowledge-based. This can be relationship-based. This can be monetarily. We want maximum growth, not savings. Because in all reality, we're not even saving that much. So income, what would be the drivers, the 30X for me? So that'd be product. For me, that's the 1PLP. The 1PLP is the one-page life plan. That is the product that I currently offer with my coaching clients now, and I've had the most success with. So we're just sticking with it and rocking with it. The online presence of it. Online presence. Online presence, so this could be website. My website needs a ton of updating. It needs a lot more interactive. I started writing my blog and I do this morning show. Need to figure out how to embed that into the website to make that recurring, to make that look better. So online presence, and then lead generation. Lead generation. So these would be the 30X. This would be what's giving me exponential growth. This is what's going to catapult me closer towards my goals. So again, the challenge for you guys would be sitting in your own seat. What are the main things? And if it's more than 3, it's probably not a priority. It's probably too much. And it'd probably be really good to narrow it down and then get help on the other stuff. Instead of being so trapped and so lost in this 30% savings. Like the other day, this clicks so much with me because I've been making this mistake a lot. I don't want to say that. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I haven't or that I have this absolutely nailed down. This is why we do this for you and for me to get better. 30X versus 30% the other day. I was looking at social media softwares, planning, and I was looking at Plannable. I was looking at, there's just a list of them and they had different prices and points. I spent like 6 hours just looking at the right software to get. And then when I was talking to my mentor about it, he's like, man, just pick one, learn it, figure out what you like in it, dive into it for a couple months, and then keep taking action on your 30X tasks that are actually going to end up driving you. But what is the case? I'm speaking from personal experience. You guys might be different. But what is usually I am like scared and just the lead generation, showing this to the people. It's almost like I'm scared to succeed. in some sense. Because I know if I just gave all of my time and my effort on this stuff, and I wasn't so distracted by these tiny little things, or as we would say in the 80-20 rule, the 20 stuff, and so worried about that and what other people thought, then I'd have a lot more bandwidth and willingness to do the 80 that's going to bring us the 30x growth. So what is it that's going to bring you the most growth this year? What are the big tasks that you can dive into a little extra that's going to help take you to the next level? Whatever that may be. So are you stuck in 30% savings? Just learning about how you can save a few extra $100 on taxes. Like the knowledge that I had, the tax savings that I'd have, like that's great. And I'm not saying it's bad to learn that kind of stuff, but if I'm giving more time to this, but I'm not growing my income, then what's the point of knowing taxes if I don't even have an income to do it? And that's why you see all these big entrepreneurs. I can't help but think of Gary Vaynerchuk, and he lives in New York. They have horrible taxes, but he doesn't care because he understands in that area he can really sell his product well, and he can blow his company up, and he just loves to be there. So screw the taxes. You'll pay him, and he's just focused on 30xing his income and making his business 30x. So what do you want at 30x? Is it your knowledge base? Is it getting into a particular industry? Is it just blowing up an income? Is it understanding what your most important tasks are? What are your most important tasks? Get the wheels turning on that. Write it down. Get it nailed down. And if you need help with any of this stuff, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is the brainstorming that we love to do here, and we can take it to the board and put it to the test. So make sure we're getting out of this 30% savings mindset, because you can only save up to 100%. And this is the other piece that my mentor was telling me. You can only save up to, I think I've read this in a book too, but sometimes you have to hear it from a particular person to have it set home. It's weird like that. I don't know how you guys feel, but 30%, he's like, you can only save 100%, but there is no limit to how much you can grow. You can grow 1,000x. You can grow 10,000x. You can grow whatever, 10,000%, 1,000,000%, but you can only save up to 100%. But why do we get so tripped on this? Locked on that 30%. My best guess is because it's easier and it's less painful. This stuff's hard. Product development, putting yourself out there, having an online presence, that stuff, I can see why I'm hesitating, because it's tough, man. But that's part of it. And if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? So 30x versus 30%. Where's your mindset at? Where can we improve our mindset at? Where can we have better focus? That's it. That's all we got for today. I got to run, everybody. I got a meeting in like 10 minutes with some other business partners. But have fun, everybody. I'm rolling out of here. You guys think about it. Be about it. 30x versus 30%. Where are you locked in at? Are you locked in more on growth or more on savings? Back to you guys. Balls in your court. Have an amazing, amazing Thursday. Cheers to you all. As we're rolling up for the weekend, we have one more day. And if you haven't yet, check out my new blog postings. I posted my third one yesterday. Going to be posting my fourth one today. And it should be fun. I'm writing about, I wrote this passage on like if you should become an entrepreneur or not, and my personal experiences of things that I've been fucking up and things that have been going pretty good. So check it out. If you like writing, if you like reading longer passages like articles and stuff like that, I made that for you guys. Cheers to that, and check that out. But for the morning show, I will be back here again Monday. Oh, shoot, it's not Friday. I will be back here tomorrow, Friday, January 13th, 7 a.m. with another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show. You guys all have a wonderful, amazing, amazing day. Cheers to you all. Have a good one. Let's get some shit done. Let's get it going. I'm out of here. You guys are amazing. Have an amazing